Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Dr. Retro's video game finds, and these are mostly from the Retro Video Game Convention in Apeldoorn that I visited. It's a bit too much to throw it all on the table, so you might see PlayStation stuff now and see some more later, just because it's in another bin that I haven't got upstairs yet. So first off, for the PlayStation 1, Philips, one of the launch games and a semi hard to find title. Killzone, the collector's edition for PlayStation 2, the first steelbook, then The Warriors, and for my own collection, Magna Carta 2 for the Xbox 360. Only got released for the Xbox 360, and yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I want it. It's an RPG, Xbox only, so I need to have the Xbox version. Then for the Sega, 2 games, Sega Mega Drive Hook, and Master System, The Smurfs, Les Schtroumpfs. So there's also a lot of obscure stuff that I got, and let's start with this one. This is a KCS multi-programmer. It shows it has EPROMs of 46 and 128-bit kilobytes, and yeah, I'm not too well known about this kind of stuff, but I think it's for programming EPROMs for the Commodore 64. I'm not too sure, but probably something like that. It looked really cool, and that's the reason why I picked it up. This is the connector, by the way. Maybe some of you recognize this. If this PC or Commodore, I honestly don't know. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Then for the Super Nintendo, we have a big box Lufia, which comes Dutch with the Dutch guide, also Dutch gameplay. It's the only big box that came out here in the Dutch language. Tetris and Dr. Mario, a Super Nintendo Game Genie, and the NTSC only game Raiden Trad, which is a shoot 'em up, and I'm still looking to get that one complete for my collection. Then for the Game Boy, we have Spider-Man 3, which I remember to be quite a rare game, and a complete copy of Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. That's a whole lot of words in the title. For the Atari 2600, I bought 4 games, and 4 times the 32 in 1. Because I have a lot of Atari 2600 sets that are missing this game, so I can complete them. Then there is some PC big box. Blade Runner, complete in box, and just the box and the manuals, etc. Half-Life. But again, buy loose boxes, etc. because Half-Life complete in box is a game that costs about 30 euros. And I got this box for €1, so now all I need is a disc and I have a complete copy. Some NES games, nothing spectacular here. Yoshi's Cookie, Dr. Mario, Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, Star Wars complete in box, and Solstice complete in box. Let's get to the next bin, and by the way, in the end I have something, you guessed it, very special. So this is sort of a mystery box for me as well. I got this with a large purchase, the thing that I'll show you in the end, which is so special that I had never seen it before nor heard of it. But yeah, this is a box full of ZX Spectrum stuff, Sinclair, and I honestly don't know what it is for most of these items, and I'm not sure if they're complete, etc. So this is ZX Spectrum, just the box and the console. There's no cables or anything, and here's where it gets strange. This is, I think, a video card for the VIC-20. That's at least what it says on the paper here. There you see, character video card for VIC-20. There's 2 cards in here. I honestly have no clue. This is way too old for me. And then here we have 60K RAMs for the VIC-20. 64K, of course. There's some RAM banks in there. Then a ZX Spectrum Plus, which has a really cool cooling block here on the end. That's an attachment, I think. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I know it's a ZX Spectrum, but that's pretty much it. Then some more in here. We have Memo Pack 16K for the ZX81. there you have it. So that's memory for your ZX Spectrum. Then we have some tapes. Wegwijs Philips MSX, so this is a Philips MSX development tape. Spectrum software, Unifile, Universal Dossier System. Angel Ball, Angle Ball, Fighting Warrior, Horizons. Then there's this thing, an interface of, I don't know, it's an icon, I can't see that. Looks like a controller port or something like that. Then there's this block of 3 micro drives. They're attached. Here we have, oh, The Hobbit. Oh, cool. The Hobbit without the outer box, I think. Commodore VIC 1211A Super Expander with 3K RAM. So these are all memory packs of some sort. Then there's the DK-Tronics expansion, which also has controller ports. Not sure actually if those are controller ports. If I'm wrong, tell me. ZX Spectrum user guide, machine code, Cambridge collection, programs, basic commanding, praktijkprogramma's for the ZX Spectrum, which is like practical programs for the ZX Spectrum. So, like I said, this is way too old for me. I don't collect this stuff, nor do I have any knowledge about this stuff. I just got this because it was part of a larger set, which I'll show you later. If any of you guys do have some knowledge about this, what it is and what I should do with it, let me know. I'm really curious to find out. There was also one other old game, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, for the Atari 520. That's one of the PC Ataris. Too bad, because I'm really looking to get the PC version of this complete. I already have it, but some idiot ripped the manual in 2. And apparently the manual is not the same, so that's a bummer. Let's get back to some newer stuff. So, chainsaw controller for Resident Evil 4, the PlayStation 2 version. I have this one in my collection already, don't have the GameCube version yet, which is, I believe, a lot harder to find. I can now dual wield these. It looks amazing, by the way, in case you haven't ever seen it. It looks fantastic. Not sure if it plays anything decent, but it sure does look amazing. And the game is fantastic, one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games, absolutely amazing. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I think I said it 5 minutes ago. If you can buy empty boxes in good condition for cheap, buy them. These were all €1 a piece, complete with the manual, no cartridge, but these are so easy to fill up and you have a nice complete condition game. Mario Golf, Hybrid Heaven, GoldenEye 007 and Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo. And then there were 2 which weren't complete, but I found a cartridge the same day for cheap, Perfect Dark and Zelda Ocarina of Time. So that's an easy way to score complete games for good money. Some PlayStation stuff left here. Another copy of The Warriors for PlayStation 2. Then on PS3 we have Pro Evolution Soccer 2009, LA Noire, Fallout New Vegas and FIFA 11. We're currently at part 15, so these are probably worth less than the plastic they're made of. You guys like some obscure stuff? Well, I think I kinda got something here. This was also in that set that basically was revolving around that one item that I'll show you later that I keep hinting and teasing and not showing yet. This is a PC game, Silent Mobius, or Mobius, CD-ROM, and it's not really a game, it's more like an anime film. Then I thought this was the same. It's called Tales Knights. And I thought it was the same, but no, it's an RPG. And yeah, okay. So I put it in the box, but when I showed it to someone at the convention, he said, "Hey, you do know what this is, right?" No. Well, if you look at the pictures on the back, and you look at those black dots, yeah, it's a tentacle rape porn game. Those fucking Japanese guys, yeah, they're crazy. So, I bought a tentacle rape game. Not for the collection, by the way, in case you were wondering. And then this one, I just bought it because it looked so damn awesome and it has a special feel to it. Maybe I can show you. You see, it has some gritty feel to it. It's called Ys the Oath in Felghana, and I believe it's part 2 or part 3. Comes with a music set that you see here. CD set and the game. And the game looks to be a 16 or 32-bit RPG that I believe didn't come out in the West, but I'm not too familiar with the Ys series, so I'm not sure. A couple of more games before we start bringing home the bacon, as they call it, because then I'm gonna show you that item. Pokémon Crystal, complete in box. Baby Universe for the PlayStation 1, Medieval 2, Nightmare Creatures 2, and Silent Hill 3 for the PlayStation 2. Then there's one non-gaming item, but I still want to show you guys. T-Bob and Matt and Scott Tracker for Mosque, complete in the box, and it's rare to have the boxed version because it usually came out carded. And then there's 3 CDI games: Christmas Crisis, The Apprentice, and Zelda's Adventure. It's been a while since I had one. It's complete in box, nice condition. Here in the Netherlands it's not super rare because we are Dutch, Philips is Dutch, we buy Dutch stuff, and Zelda's Adventure actually got sold here. Over in the US it's not like that, and it's damn rare to find. So that's a really nice pickup, but that's not the best thing I picked up this week. So let's get to it. This week's last item is the super heavy, super ugly, I had no clue what the hell it was, still someone told me. Philips CDI 180 or 181, or it's just a development station. It's, like I said, really heavy, and on the top you have a CDI part, and on the bottom you have an MMC part, which holds some kind of cards here. And it has a lot of options with extra controls, etc. Came with a keyboard, came with a mouse, came with some controllers. And let me show you the back for some attachments it has. Here you see the back, which has some more connections than a usual CDI has. And like I said, this is one heavy thing. It's also expandable. These are 2 separate components and you can attach more components. And there's also a port here on the side. And like I said, it's a development station. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but yeah, finding that, I pick it up because it's really rare and also really cool to have. So that was it for this week. This is the keyboard, by the way, let me show you, which does look kind of nice. There we have it. Cool little keyboard. That was it for this week. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye.